us, we are back! You know, it's been a really long time since we have been like seen together. You know, over the last 8 months, we have travelled so much. We've travelled all over the world.
I've been to France, Iceland, Istanbul, Santorini, Taiwan, Rome and Croatia.
I've been in Germany, Eastern Europe, not so Eastern Europe, Central Europe, basically around Europe. Like, we shop so much, and which is why we have no more money left. But today we are going to show you some of our favourite overseas buys, and maybe that will inspire you to also go overseas and shop a lot and have no more money left.
So we were just walking along the streets of Paris, and then you know those lelong kind of like basket, you know those like sell very cheap one. And I was like, hey, this hat very nice leh. So I got it for like 10 euros, which is like less than 20 Sing.
$20 in Singapore, I wouldn't say it's too out there so loud. I mean, I've seen hats going for $80.
True, the hats in accessorized are really very expensive. Like I wanted to buy just a hat like this, it cost like $89.90.
Yeah, it's very expensive.
It's like, oh my god. After Paris, I was actually going to Santorini, which is like this very resort place. So I needed a hat to complement my resort outfits. And yeah, I wore this a lot in Santorini, so it's very worth the money.
I love how you say like, I needed a hat, like how I say, I needed accommodation.
It's a must. I'm serious.
Nice. It's very nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Back in Singapore, will you still wear the hat out?
No lah, of course not. But I wore it in Paris because I'm #Asian, #tourist. You know, so it's very common for like Asians and like tourists to wear hats when in Paris. But because this is a relatively big hat, so I could only wear it when I was like shooting my OOTDs. When in Paris, you must make sure that you don't attract too much attention to yourself. I nearly got pickpocketed, but that's because I was very stupid. I was carrying like this sling bag that could be easily pickpocketed. Like you just slip your hand in and the wallet can be taken out already. It didn't have like zip compartments or anything. So that was a mistake on my part. To avoid all these pickpocket like incidents, which are very common, just try not to attract too much attention yourself by wearing that big fluffy hat.
She's holding out on you guys on the story lor. Like, actually what happened was, can I tell them?
Yeah, sure.
She was on the train, on the bus.
No, it's just like a main street.
Okay. So she looked down and this woman had her hand under the flap and in her bag. She was so angry, she grabbed the woman by the collar. She was like, "Don't you dare take my wallet!" And the woman was just like,
no, the woman spit back at me. She spit at me.
"Really?"
Yeah, she did. Incidents like this do happen, but that shouldn't deter you from traveling to that place. You just have to be very
self-aware
and have practice common sense. All around Europe, there's lots of like outlet malls, and I went to this one called MacArthur Glen. This sweater cost only like mango, €5. So I was like, you know what, €5, just buy lah.
How many do you buy?
I only bought 2, a white one and a black one. What I like about this sweater is it's very lightweight.
Yeah, can wear in the summer.
So I can wear it in summer, I can wear it in Singapore so long as I stay in like air-conditioned room. You know, and
Singapore summer is not the same as European summer. Singapore summer is like 5 times hotter than the European summer. European summer is like, oh, summer means got sun.
yeah.
Still like 20 degrees or.
True.
So now that you're back in Singapore, you obviously don't want this to go to waste. So what would you pair it with?
Anything really, like this pair of shorts. If you're just lazy to dress up, you know, just throw this over a pair of jeans or a shorts and like, it's cool already. Plus a sweater, it looks kind of chic. It doesn't look sloppy. So when I was in Twa for 5 weeks for my summer exchange, the university that I was, exchanging at, they organised field trips out to lakes and to this French region called Evian.
The Evian water.
Exactly, it's really where the Evian water came from. There's this lingerie swimwear brand called Etam. This set was, I think, 60 Sing, and this one was also like around 60 Sing.
Very nice, eh?
Yeah, it's very nautical. It's not something that I would see in Singapore. I like the very retro vibe. And I always like to go for one piece because I'm a little bit more conservative.
One piece.
Oh, no. Actually, if you see this on my Instagram, I wore it with a pair of shorts. So, everything is like quite covered up. And I thought it was pretty cute because it has an halter neckline. And yeah, I like the very retro, nautical theme to it.
Okay, so different. I was in Europe for 8 months, not like 2 months, so my money has to stretch. So my shopping tends to be a bit more like budget, honestly. This first piece that I got is like this dress from Primark. It's only 10 euros or 12 euros, I think.
I love it.
Yeah, but like honestly, as a dress, it's quite useless. As in like, you know, firstly, like it looks like lingerie. And secondly, what do you need from a dress? You need like style, you need like shape and cutting. This has nothing, it's just like flowy. The only saving grace is that I like the colour. If you don't like the colour, it's like really useless.
I like the spaghetti straps. I mean, like, I would wear it.
Because it's so like slouchy and you always have to give some structure to it. So I always pair it up with like say a leather jacket or a denim jacket, or like sometimes I even wear like a striped like shirt and I tie.
Oh, that's nice.
So I look like I'm like
Resort.
I was gonna say end of Green Gables going for a picnic, but resort works for me. So yeah, I wear it a lot. And when I wore it on Instagram with like the leather jacket, people are like, oh, I love how you balance like flowy chic with like rocker chic. I was like, okay, that was not what I was going for. I was just like, but I love how this like sloppiness comes off as flowy. Okay, so you have a hat story, I have a hat story. I was in Amsterdam and I was having like the best apple pie of my life, and then this New Zealand like couple next to me, they just turned around and then they told me and my friend, you must go to this vintage shop, it's great. So we just started talking to them and then we were like, okay, we'll go. And the minute I stepped in, it started pouring. So I was just like, okay, I don't want to like get my hair wet, I don't have an umbrella. So I just went to pick out a hat and I got this one. And it was only like €7. So I was like, okay, like it's a decent hat, it's an interesting colour. Is it supposed to be a round top or a flat top? Nobody knows. I bought it and then I was very happy myself. And I wore it out and after 10 minutes it stopped raining. I was like, life. But like, you know, it's a...
But life brought you to this hat.
I know. I was just very annoyed that I bought it because of the rain and then the rain just stopped.
It's okay. 你喜欢就好了. You like can already.
You can speak Chinese.
Yes, I can. I've been speaking a lot of Chinese lately.
Yeah, me too in Europe. Cause like, you know, you want to bitch about some like,
yes.
you bitch about some angmoh making too much noise or something. You tell your friend, 这个人啊，很吵欸.
Oh my god, it was so useful. Sometimes they'll come up to you, like all these peddlers lah, and they try to sell you all these like tourist souvenirs. Then you know, you just turn to your friend like, 他要什么？不要啦，走走 just 走.
Yeah. And the worst part is right, I got so used, 'cause 8 months no of bitching about people in Chinese, haha. I got so used to it that I'm still doing it now. Like, I will be with my boyfriend at like some shopping mall and then some kid will be exclaiming, I'll be like, wow, 真的啊，这些小孩子放在家啦，带出来做什么？ And then my boyfriend will be like, they can speak Chinese too. Switch to German. Then I'll be like, oh, does this niche say good? Okay, so you know how I always talk about my favorite pair of heels? I've featured it on the show so many times. And one thing I always say is, if it ever runs out, or if, like, you know, if I spoil it, I'm just going straight back to buy another one. If they ever discontinue it, I will cry. So when I was in Istanbul, apparently Topshop has a factory in Istanbul, so the stuff there is cheaper. I got like a very similar pair of heels and it was so cheap. It was, we bought this pair for 120 Sing. This was 40 Sing. Look at it, it's so pretty. It's very high, obviously it still can be used as a weapon. And when I bought it, I thought it was identical, so I was very pleased with myself, but I realized actually it's a different model, but also very similar. It's like my new obsession. I would wear it with like a leather shirt, skirt, combi, or like blazer, that kind of thing. And I think it's another like day to night like look, because it's very chic, it's very sharp.
I know a lot of people, like when they think silver, right, it's like, what can I pair with? But actually, you will slowly realize that, you know what, like any outfit can go with silver shoes. Like the outfit that I'm wearing now, because it has hints of like white.
Totally match.
Totally match.
Except my feet are bigger than yours, but it could totally match.
It can also match yours. Don't be scared to try silver shoes. It's actually also very in trend. We've come to the end of the episode.
You know how it goes. Leave a comment in the comment section below if you want to see something similar. We know because we'll still be traveling.
Or you can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/FWord or on our Instagrams at Gemaway at Jechong.
So if you haven't already done so, download the Clicknetwork app. It's free. You can watch us online. You can carry us around in your pocket. Watch us all the time. And we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.